everybody and welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys just a few favourites that I have been using recently and absolutely loving. At the very end of this video I'm going to talk about all the books that I have read in January. If that's something that doesn't interest you, that is why it's at the end, because like I said, there is some bookish ideas I have for this channel, but I'm just testing the waters with whether you guys like it or not. So let's just get started with my makeup favourites. This is just currently or that I discovered last year. So first things first, I have to talk about these two products. The Revlon Candid range has been amazing. I love this range. I tried this last year and I've been using it so much. I haven't stopped using it actually. I love the way it looks on my skin. I am sorry about the light reflecting in my glasses. I might just have to take them off. The Revlon Photo Ready Candid foundation I absolutely love. It's such a soft, like light to medium coverage foundation. It just looks amazing on the skin and I genuinely love this foundation. I've been living for it. It's a great day-to-day foundation. If you're someone who likes the coverage of a BB cream, I would also recommend this foundation to you. I also love that even though it's in a little tube, it's still got a pump on the end of it. I genuinely love it and I would highly recommend it. And to go along with that, I would highly recommend the concealer as well. This again is kind of like a light to medium coverage concealer. It really does not give you a crap ton of coverage. So if you're someone who really likes a high coverage concealer, this concealer is not for you. However, for me personally, I've just kind of realized that I don't mind the lighter coverage. I don't mind if you can see a little bit of my redness peeking through. I can wear this concealer on its own. You can wear it over the top of foundations. I just absolutely love it. I think it blends into the skin beautifully and it does not crease under my eyes. I have so many struggles with concealers creasing under my eyes all the time and this one just does not. So another face product that I have been using recently has been, I've actually changed back over to my MAC bronzer because it's in my project pan, but bronzer that I was using before that is my Kiko Milano bronzer, and these bronzers just look phenomenal. They come out with one of these little Marvel Effect bronzers in pretty much every single one of their collections, and these are one of the bronzers that they are most hyped for. And honestly, these bronzers are so lovely. This is definitely lighter in tone than my MAC bronzer, which is why I actually changed to this, because this matches me perfectly and really beautifully with my skin tone now. I think it just matches my skin tone wonderfully now. This is the Silicon Notes Baked Bronzer in 01 Warm Melange, and I just think this is such a stunning bronzer. It's so nice on the skin. It doesn't look like a fake bronzer. It looks like a really natural bronze, and I love that. The product that I have been absolutely loving is my Revolution Makeup Pout Balm. This is the plumping lip gloss with vitamin E, and I have mine in the shade Kiss. This is just a stunning pink shade, really natural, really pretty on the lips. Let me actually put some on my lip. For me personally, this is a beautiful, like perfect your lips look better kind of look. It's really natural on the lips. It does have that little tingling sensation, but I would say since I think the first time I wore this I could really feel the tingling, but once you wear it a few times you don't really feel the tingling anymore. Love this lip gloss. I think it's so nice. It's not sticky. It smells minty. It's really nice. I enjoy this lip gloss a lot and I've been reaching for it on a pretty much day-to-day basis. Moving on to eye products for makeup. I think you guys will probably notice from my last few videos, I have been loving a good winged liner recently. The liner that I've been using is the Bang Beauty liner. I think I got this in a liquid liner, sorry. I'm pretty sure I got this in a glossy box and I've just been loving this. It lasts all day. It doesn't smudge on me. It's relatively black. Like on my eyes, it comes out a lot more black than it does when I swatch it. And it's really easy to apply. I have a Saint Laurent one and I like it, but it's really like kind of dry at the tip. And this tip is really nice and moist. Like there's a lot of ink in the end of it. Then finally for the eyes, I have two palettes which are kind of like basic palettes. They're kind of like your basic everyday neutrals. So the first is my Tartelette in Bloom palette, which has been in so many Pan eyeshadows. I just really love this palette. I get so much use out of this palette and it's one of those that is really natural in my collection. When I first got it, I genuinely didn't see myself using it that much because I like out there looks, but this creates like a perfect smoky eye for me. I like this. I can get these two, which are my favorite two lines to use to get a really nice like smoky neutral eye, and then there's also a cool tone roll at the top. I love using the black as shadow liner. I just love this palette in all honesty, and I think it's a really good, like well-rounded. And then I've recently been using and falling back in love with, thanks to my Pan Those Eyeshadows Project Pan, my Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, which was one of my first ever high-end palette purchases. I've been falling back in love with this palette. I just can make so many really nice neutral smoky eyes, and that's kind of like the vibe that I've been in recently, is like the neutral smoky vibe. Now I'm going to mention some jewellery pieces that I've been loving. I've been loving wearing absolutely any form of earring, whether it's hoop, whether it's studs like I've got in today, just some little love hearts that I got for Christmas. Loving any form of jewellery. I have also been loving two pieces that I got for Christmas. I have absolutely been loving my jelly bean bracelet that I got from my boyfriend. This is definitely one of my favorites. I do not take this off pretty much. I take it off to shower and that's about it. I absolutely love it. Then I've also been loving this little dragonfly necklace that I got from my elder sister Tor for Christmas. I've been absolutely loving it. It's a silver little dragonfly charmed necklace and it's so pretty. I absolutely love this and I've been wearing it a lot recently. This perfume right here, this bottle here is 448. This is from one of my friends that I work with. She does a perfume thing at Christmas time. However, this is the scent of Marc Jacob Decadence, the dark green bottle, not the light green, the dark green bottle. I adore this. This scent is so nice. I have never worn a perfume other than Viva La Juicy for probably about the past, God, I want to say like 10 to 13 years. And as nice as Viva La Juicy is, and as much as I love Viva La Juicy and I still wear it, I think this is a real nice, like more mature scent that just smells amazing. It smells so good. I also want to give honorable mention to the Body Shop sheet mask, the aloe vera one. Oh my God, insane. If your skin is flaring up and having really bad like reactive, get that aloe vera face mask. The next day I woke up after sleeping and my skin was so much less red, so much less irritated, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who's looking for something like that. Another mask that I tried recently is the L'Oreal Paris Pure Clay Glow Mask. This is a brightening and exfoliating clay. This is their this has 3 pure clays and red algae in it. This is what the box looks like. I keep it in the box just in case it spills in my drawer, but this is what the little mask looks like. If I just open it for you, it's like proper bougie packaging. There you go. It smells really strange. I'm not gonna lie, like the mask smells real strange. You can definitely smell the algae in there. This is really good at drawing your impurities to the surface. It adds a lovely glow and shine to your skin, but where it's exfoliating as well, it's drawing all the dirt out of your pores and bringing it to the surface. So what you'll find is that once you use this, your skin looks really nice and dewy and feels soft. Add your moisturizer over the top, it feels really, really nice. And then give it a day or two and your skin will start to flare out with a few breakouts. And that is where, from the exfoliation and the drawing out of all the dirt from the pores, the mask has drawn out a few pimples basically that were going to come up anyway, but basically it just brings them all up at the same time. And even though that sounds horrifying, I know I'm probably not selling this product well by saying that, it's so good. Like the way that it cleans my pores was insane. I really enjoyed this. And then another mask product that I want to mention is the Newton's Lab T-Zone Skincare Nose Pore Strips. You get 8 strips in here and I believe I only paid like £2 for them. And I know a lot of people suggest the Bio, is that how I say it? Bio nose strips, but they're quite expensive. They're like £10. These are £2. I brought these from Home Goods, and when you pull it out, oh my God, this is when you know a nose pore strip is doing what it says on the box. When you pull it out, you can literally see it yanking out the blackheads or whiteheads from your nose. It's gross, but it's so good. That's what you want it to do. You want it to draw out all that dirt in that area. I personally struggle with sometimes on the back of my shoulders, just having really bad, like lumpy, bumpy skin. It's almost like pimples, like the texture of pimples, like just like lumps, but it's not pimples. It's like just a really weird skin texture thing that's going on. And sometimes, obviously, people get acne. I do get I get acne on the back of my shoulders quite bad sometimes, especially in the summer. And I have found the product for you. And also, if you like to wear fake tan, you'll love this product too, because this is an amazing body scrub. I have been obsessed with this Dove exfoliating body scrub. This is pomegranate seeds and shea butter. I love this. They have a few other scents as well. This is such a good exfoliating scrub. Oh my God, it smells so good. Can you see? Look how little is left in there. Every hour shower, I will scrub this on the back of my shoulders. And since doing that, the texture on my shoulders has literally just gone. Like my skin is now so smooth. And then another thing for body care that I have absolutely been loving is my Body Shop body yogurt. This is the strawberry one. I have been absolutely obsessing over this. Again, this is something that is in my project pan. I love the kind of like gelée formula to it, and it sinks into your skin so quickly. So if you're someone who is in the rush after a shower or anything like that, I think this would be really well suited to you because it just sinks into the skin really, really quickly. Moving on to hair care. So I've started a whole entire new hair care routine. I'm not gonna lie, I'm someone who cares, well, who used to care very little about their hair, but recently all I've wanted really is for my hair to just look nice. This is the L'Oreal Paris Elvive Extraordinary Clay Rebalancing Conditioner. Shampoo and conditioner. These two, dream team. Love them so much. It makes my hair feel so clean. My roots do not go oily within a day. Since using this, I can say my hair has just looked so much better, and I can go longer without washing it as well. I add Moroccan oil. I add this to my hair. I add the tiniest bit. Trust me guys, less is more with this product. You want a small amount, you do not need a lot. I personally like to do is I like to rub it in between my fingers, because obviously I don't have any jewelry on, but I rub it in between my fingers and run it through the lengths of my hair. I continue the hair drying process to stop it from feeling like greasy. And once my hair is completely dry, it leaves it soft, shiny and really healthy looking, and I'm going to move on to the books that I have read in January / I'm currently reading, because by the end of this month I would have finished these books. The first book that I finished in January was Tess Gresson, Keeping the Dead. I gave this 4 stars. Normally for me, Tess Gresson books are 4 to 5 star reads. They're like a definite high star ranking for me. This was a really interesting one. Basically, the killer mummifies his victims, and he basically uses different Egyptian collector's items and turns his victims into them. So it's kind of like a long ass process, and it's basically like going back to the mummies, and you learn a lot from here actually. I like that about Tess Gresson writing, is you tend to learn quite a few interesting facts that are quite true as well. Then I was kind of in like a romance mood, so I picked up Serpent and Dub by Shelby Mahurin. Loved this. This was 500 and something pages long. Read it all, loved it, loved the enemies to lovers, love that went on in here, the angst. Oh my god, the humour from our main character was just amazing. I loved her song about Big Titty Liddy, so funny. And it's just so funny. There was such a good sense of humour here. I loved the relationship. I loved the enemies to lovers kind of theme. I loved the fantasy element. Next book that I read, which is Blood and Honey. I gave Serpent and Dub 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I loved the fantasy romance elements, and I was really in a mood for this type of read, and it hit all those spots for me personally. And the sex scene is not a blackout scene. We love that. Just allow us to have that moment, you know? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like the characters in this book lost their sense of humour a little bit. Like, I didn't know where the character that I loved so much in the main character had gone. I also think that the enemies to lovers from the first book was really, really effective, and in this book it was just miscommunication that was actually infuriating. Then moving on to the books that I am currently reading but will be finished with by the end of this week. They are Silenced for Good by Alex Coombs. It's another murder mystery kind of crime book, and I'm very excited to continue reading. And then finally, for a book that I'm currently reading Carol Ann Duffy's Rapture. This is a collection of poems that she has written. She is a poetry writer. I am studying her for my A-level in English literature and language. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do like and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here and like to see more videos from me, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Bye!